people where they borrow us money, go they look us like, you should say this people go pay back. Because the kind of lavish life where would they live? The kind of lavish life where the people where they borrow the money go they live. I see the convoy of our president way enter Lagos. If you see convoy, if you see motor, you just play the zoom. What bank and China go there like this? They check God. Then go pay back. Now money they take this chop life. Even we where they borrow the money they chop this kind of life. See people who want make their country good. Convoy plate is ram. You know when person where you borrow money they go club. When you go club like this, you go see person where you borrow money, they shout. DJ and hype man go they shout. 1 bottle of Hennessy, 1 bottle of rosé. 2 for him and 1 bottle for the DJ. The guy go there, bring your POS. You go swipe. Now you go there where there's a God. He no investor. When you go pay? When you go pay? When is he going to pay? When is he going to pay? Your mind go to fly. How you go to borrow like this? They live lavishly. I know they show the people where they borrow you the money. Say okay, see what now they take up. Okay, there's investment now going on. Everything now consumption. We just they consume them. If na me borrow person money, you can't go buy car. I borrow you money, go buy new car, buy new suit, buy everything new. Guy, where you go pay me now? I'm gonna fear. It is scary. You don't know when you go pay. You don't know. And this people will continue. They go continue. They give us the money. Say make it stop us. Especially China. China go there one place now. They observe us with one eye. Then they say, don't worry. We go finish the money. We go ask them when they no expect. Maybe President Tinubu don't rule finish come out. No say him and Buhari now borrow well. They don't rule finish come out. When the thing come go lost. China go come tell us, so shim don't eat, I just go. Say wait till me that say now pay us our money. Now what do you mean? See, we had the sign. And if you be say as we there now, each and every one of us for Nigeria, they owe. They go tell you say they owe 1.2 million yen. So say, okay, we not get the money, how we go take do now? Saying, okay, now you go change name. Now we as Chinese people, we owe you. Now we own the country, own the people inside them. You go wake up in the morning, me, I can't change name. I can't answer Chinese name as son name. For Lin Chong Yang. Everybody will come attach Chinese name for their name. You go wake up in the morning, they say, don't speak English, don't speak broken, don't speak Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. No, what you speak is China. We go begin to learn now. Go wake up in the morning, I will see my guy. Afan, hey, jump to China. Jump to China, sing to China. Banto. Not the lecture now. It's coming to that. Money where they borrow, not there is other so now flex. There is buy boat and car, buy boat, buy car, buy plane. We will soon answer Chinese name. Mama Mia.
And I'll cite 2 examples. One was when Peter was governor. There was this. We were 1 a.m. He said, okay, come and see how much I've saved today. Because when he gets a file, he will check the unit cost, check the total. So check the unit cost. If it's too high, he will call people in the market. So they realized that they will give him the correct unit cost, knowing he verifies, and then give a wrong total. They will also check that. After calculating, maybe you put about 14.7 million, he finds out it's 9.3. He will write 9.3, approved. Say, look, why don't you disincentivize this thing? Some of them can be arrested. He said, no. See, if you want to sleep and there are too many rats in your house, you know it's the fish they want. Don't use a wooden basket. Use the metal this thing. Once you're sure they won't take your fish, sleep. So a leader must have the capacity to.
So if they truly believe that they are sorry for what all of us did, let us today agree and amend the constitution to save 10%. Well, if we do that, this country will be able to save about $1 billion every year, just $1 billion. If we had done that, if we do that, by the year 2060, 44 years from today, Wole would have saved $44 billion. If you aggregate it at a 5% every year, we'll be hitting about 150 billion. The story will be different.
So the culture really needs to change.
But today, everybody's still complaining and keeping quiet, and tomorrow we'll still say, hey, if this man had done, let's start now. If that had happened, we won't be here.
All right, I hear you.
That's what caused our problem.
We will continue this conversation. I have to take a short commercial because we are looking at Nigeria's recession and its economy. And joining us for that conversation is the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi. And earlier on, he was sharing his perspective about why it's important for the governments today to focus on savings despite the crisis. And Governor, we can move on to the state governments because you obviously have a very interesting story to tell about how you were able to wade through your challenges.
It is the same thing in the state. The state have to be able to have a properly developed version and have a strategy for delivery of that and inclusive needs. We're doing this, but we're also going to save this for tomorrow. And I give you an example. When we started saving dollars, the reason why we did that to save in foreign currency is I said, well, listen, if we're able to do the savings the way we're doing it, by the year 2050, we would have been hitting about $3 billion. But let's even not forget that maybe today nobody can nobody can save.
And how much were you able to save over your tenure?
The day I handed over, I had $56 million in Fidelity Bank, $50 million in Diamond Bank, $50 million in Access Bank in Nigeria. The banks that are here, you can go across them.
So over $150 million.
$156 million. Now, what I'm saying is that if, for example, the state decides not to invest more, by the year 2050, 36 years from now, that investment will be worth about $1.5 billion. They can now approach World Bank. Take a 36 non-interest-free loan, which was what we're trying to do them, to get World Bank to say, give me 150 million for erosion, and give me 100 million for education. Non-interest-free. So I'm going to pay back World Bank 40 years from now, and I have what it takes that in 40 years will give me about 1.5 billion. I'll give them their 250 and take my $1.250 billion.
You were in Rome. We saw the photograph of yourself and the president. Of course, online people thought that otherwise maybe they expected that you and the president are fighting. But then you go to him and it says there is this.
I and the president is not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not fighting anybody.
Yes.
My fight is against bad governance, against hunger, against poverty, against out-of-school children, against people not having health services. This country have less than 10% insurance care, health insurance. Should be 100%. These teachers teaching here should be paid by government because it's universal basic education. The law says here that our children should go to school free. So what my Lord is doing is helping government. Government should help him.
Okay,
That's what I did in Anambra State. I'm in coalition against hunger, in coalition against poverty, in coalition against good health. Politics for me is not about position. It is about doing the right thing.
But is that a report true, sir?
Whatever you make of it, I can tell you, I, Peter, have told you where I stand. I just came back this morning. I didn't go talk about politics. I'm talking about the education of these children. You don't deal with politicians. I don't fight. I'm not talking about position. In this country, we talk about politics and abandon what we should be talking about. What we should be talking about is how are we going to educate these children.